Hey guys, I want to well, first of all, happy Saturday. It is a beautiful day here in Lower Alabama, and I'm about to enjoy some pool time, but I wanted to take about 5 minutes and just, hey Vicki, and just, hey Tamara, and just talk to you about why some of your favorite health foods. Hey Kristen, hey, hi everybody. I'm having trouble seeing them all. I just want to do a really quick Periscope and tell you a little bit about why some of your favorite health foods are making you sick. For those of you who don't know me, I used to be almost 350 pounds. And when I decided to get healthy, I went back to school to be a dietitian. And so food and nutrition are absolutely my passion. My obesity almost killed me. So I see a lot of people who are trying to lose weight, and they're very well-meaning, and they think they're buying these really healthy foods, but they're getting sicker and sicker. Why is that? A lot of people do not understand that every 4 grams of carbohydrate that you eat converts to 1 teaspoon of sugar in your body. So people will message me and say, Erin, I'm eating so healthy, but I'm not losing weight. And the first thing I do, especially with my Plexus clients, yes, sugar is evil. And all forms of sugar. Sugar is sugar is sugar. And it truly is poison. And people, hey, Kelly. And people used to make fun of me when I would say sugar is poison. And, you know, I tell people, well, you know what? One day you'll get it, because the Flintstones used to be in cigarette ads and they're not anymore. And we have to realize sugar is just as bad as tobacco, if not worse, because it's so readily available. Our children are practically born addicted to sugar. So a lot of people think, well, if I just stay away from the cupcakes and the ding-dongs and the whatevers, then I'm avoiding sugar, but you're not. This is the problem. The minute I have someone send me a food log and they're dealing with inflammation, pain, they're not losing weight, they have all that belly fat. Yes, it is cool having a pool in my office. That's my silly husband who built that pool, but I digress. What they don't realize is that they think they're eating healthy things like organic honey, raw steel-cut oats, quinoa, brown rice, all whole grain breads, all of these things that the food industry has tried to get us to believe is healthy. You know, go research the name Ansel Keys. He is the guy who started the low-fat craze way back in the 50s, and that's when our obesity rates exploded. And I'm not saying you need to go eat a high-fat diet, but I'm here to tell you that bread, rice, pasta, starchy starches are going to do the same thing to your body metabolically that pure table sugar does. So if someone tells me they're not losing weight and I get a food log and I see they're starting the day with oatmeal, that's healthy, right? Not for someone trying to lose weight. Hey, Keetra, if you're a runner and you are doing some heavy intensity athletics where you need those extra carbs, go ahead and eat your oatmeal and your whole wheat pasta and your whole grain bread and your quinoa and your brown rice. But if you're battling your weight and you're battling inflammation and you're battling autoimmune diseases and you're battling pain, then thank you. I'm glad it's helpful. I'm very, very passionate about this. And I love you too, Robin. And yes, Jennifer, that's fantastic that you're down 4 pounds in 4 days. If you will cut those things out of your diet that you believe and have been led to believe all along are healthy, then you're going to see major improvements in your weight, in inflammation, in the things going on in your body. Guys, don't drink your calories. Aside from having a good protein smoothie in the morning, like our Plexus 96 with some unsweetened coconut milk, almond milk, flax milk, cashew milk, and some berries. Berries have very little sugar. You have to understand that fructose is still sugar. I'm not saying don't eat fruit. I'm going to eat fruit every day. God made fruit. God made the poison, but he packaged it with the antidote. And that is fruits and vegetables with sugar also have fiber. And that fiber counteracts what the sugar does to our bodies. So all of your sugar and carbs should be coming primarily from vegetables and then some fruit. And yes, I love the P96 with coconut milk and blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, things like that. So I have found that when people go to my YouTube channel, which is just Erin Akey, and watch our healthy eating with Plexus videos, they learn so much about how they thought they were eating healthy. Guys, I was there too. I thought I was doing good eating my low-fat oatmeal and my whole grain bread and things like that, and I could not lose weight. But the minute I cut all of those empty carbs out of my diet and upped my intake of good healthy proteins and vegetables, then all of a sudden the weight started coming off. And I'm trying to lose that last 15 pounds before Maui and before I have my skin removal surgery in January, because I've lost over 160 pounds between gastric bypass and then gained some back after that, and have lost over 60 with Plexus, because I'm finally getting my body in balance. I'm not doing crazy diets anymore. I'm not doing extremes. I'm using that triplex combo and that X Factor vitamin and my block, and I'm giving my body the proper nourishment and nutrients that it needs, and I'm able to say no to the carbs. You know, we went to dinner with our best friends last night, and we told the waitress, who was actually our daughter, just don't bring the bread. We don't have a desire for it. Thank you very much. It's been a long, crazy journey, and I'm still not finished, but I just want people to understand that our food supply is completely adulterated. 80% of what you buy in the grocery store has sugar added to it. The minute you take the fat out of food, it tastes like cardboard, and to give it flavor, they add sugar, lots of sugar. And they call it crazy things. They'll call it agave nectar, and they'll call it such and such fruit juice concentrate. Sugar, sugar, guys. I don't care if it's fructose, if it's sucrose, if it's dextrose, whatever it is, sugar is sugar is sugar. And the more of it you can get out of your diet, the healthier you're going to feel and the better you're going to feel. You don't need bread and rice and pasta and quinoa and steel-cut oats and I'm healthy, I'm gluten-free, and I'm eating all this healthy rice and pasta. No, that's not healthy. It's not. Get rid of it. Your body will love you for it. When we were on the cruise, I cheated a little bit and I had a little bit of sugar and I ate bread one day and I came home feeling icky. I didn't gain any weight because I was faithful on my products and did a lot of walking, but I felt icky. So since I've been home from the cruise, I'm back to my sugar-free lifestyle. I'm not eating the bread and the rice and the pasta and the ick, and I'm getting my carbs from things that God made, like vegetables and low sugar fruits and things like that. Way to go, Jennifer. I know it feels good to get back on a healthy plan. And I'm using the things that God gave me, and I'm using my Plexus products, and I feel amazing. I don't feel so icky and heavy and bloated. So please, for the love of God, stop being fooled by the food industry. These healthy foods are not healthy. Do not buy flavored yogurts. Do not buy quinoa and things like that. Now, this is for people who are trying to lose weight. If you're in a maintenance phase and you don't need to lose, or you're an athlete, Keitra, I will put this on YouTube. I will be happy to do that. If you're an athlete or you're in a maintenance phase, you can add in some of those starchy carbs for when you're having workouts and things like that. This information is for people who are dealing with inflammation, dealing with autoimmune disease, dealing with blood sugar problems, and dealing with weight gain. Cut out the starchy carbs, please. Your body will love you for it. We have a list of about 12 little short YouTube videos. If you go to YouTube and search Erin Akey, the playlist is called Erin's Healthy Living with Plexus, or Healthy Eating with Plexus. For breakfast, I recommend a good protein shake that's low in sugar. I love doing a protein shake with Plexus 96, coconut or almond milk, and some berries. I'll throw in some cashews because the Plexus 96 is not quite enough calories. So I'll throw in a handful of cashews and some flaxseed and make a shake. You could do some boiled eggs. You could do an omelet or a frittata with chicken and vegetables and things like that. If you start your day off with carbs, it's going to send your blood sugar through the roof, and then it's going to quickly go down, and you're going to be hungry all day long. But if you start your day with protein and fiber, then you're going to feel full more during the day than a person who eats oatmeal or cereal or bran flakes or whatever. Those things are not healthy. They are not good for you. Oh, I'm sorry you lost the connection, Vicki. We're going to put this on YouTube because a few people asked. So I'm passionate about this. Sugar and obesity almost killed me. And by the grace of God, I am here today. By the grace of God, I have my health back. I have plexus in my life. And I'm happier than I've ever been. And I'm just so passionate about sharing that with other people. So have a wonderful weekend. Get out there. Eat something healthy. Stay off the sugar and the carbs and stick to good, healthy protein and vegetables and fruits, and your body will love you for it, okay? Have a great day, guys. Bye.